Welcome back. You're watching Business Lunch. A quick look at the market lost some bit of ground in the last few minutes of trade. In fact, the big dragger Reliance Industries has dipped a little more, along with SBI, which has been buoyant throughout but seen some bit of sell-off from the top. So at the moment, Bank Nifty is trying to regain its position of 0.65% gain, but dipped a slight bit. But keep an eye out on Adani Enterprises as well as ports, both at the low point of the trading session right now. Let's take you straight to the national development and a national story of interest. And this story comes as a major blow to the Aam Aadmi Party as Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia was arrested last evening after 8 hours of interrogation by the CBI, revolving around alleged irregularities in Delhi's excise policy. We have our colleague Abhimanyu joining us from outside the BJP headquarters, where AAP is protesting against the Delhi Deputy Chief Minister's arrest. Abhimanyu, what have you picked up so far, and how's the day looking like as far as the political activity is concerned?
Well, the political slugfest is continuing thick and fast between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. Barbs have been traded repeatedly after the arrest of Manish Sisodia. He's going to be produced before the court, and of course a round of arguments will take place from the CBI side. CBI till now has maintained that the first charge sheet, which was filed last year, after that too, Sisodia has been questioned. Before that, in October 22, when Sisodia was questioned, he has remained largely evasive, even when confronted with evidence based on which CBI has claiming that there is a need for custodial interrogation, and he has been arrested yesterday. So far, sources have indicated that the profit margin for retailers in the liquor policy issue was increased from 5% earlier to 12% in the liquor policy, which was introduced by the Delhi government and has now been scrapped. It has also been claimed that various accused businessmen were given favors and they were allowed to unduly benefit from the government policy. It has been indicated from sources that the Delhi government constituted a GOM to ignore the earlier recommendations given by an expert committee on the liquor policy and ignored several notes which were given, which were concealed later by the Delhi government. It remains to be seen what arguments will be given from Manish Sisodia's side, what defense will be taken, even as he and his party both are claiming that there is no wrongdoing which has been committed. Meanwhile, several other accused have been interrogated in this case. As many as 15 accused have been named so far by the CBI, which includes Manish Sisodia and 14 others. It remains to be seen whether any more arrests will be made by the CBI in this particular case, in which the investigation is still going on.
All right, Abhimanyu, thanks a lot for getting us the latest on Manish Sisodia's arrest. Of course, we'll come back to you because this is a developing story for any other information that you do pick up through the day. But with that, some more news that we're tracking. Assembly polls are underway in Meghalaya as well as Nagaland after nearly a month of intense campaigning. Nagaland Chief Minister cast his vote in the Kohima district. The state also witnessed a 35.76% voter turnout. This is up until 11 a.m. Meanwhile, in Meghalaya, we saw a voter turnout of 26.70%. This also until 11 a.m. this morning. Chief Minister also cast his vote from the south of Tura. The polling will close at 4 p.m. today, and the counting for both of the states will take place on the 2nd of March.
All right, on that note, completely out of time on this edition of Business Lunch from the entire team. Thanks so much for joining us. Midcap Radar comes up next, so stay tuned for that.